Hi guys, back again. I was actually back 2 days ago. Got all my footage, and I found out half the bloody files are corrupt. So whether or not it's the memory card to blame or not, I don't know yet. Nevertheless, I'll use my own old camera for now. What I wanted to show you at the time was I had a delivery, a few deliveries actually. First one, tomato plants. I sent off, I got 10. You might think, oh, it's money maker. It's only a money maker. They're as good as any other tomato, as long as you keep the watering and the feeding going. Nice fried, nice salad, nice in sandwiches. Unfortunately, I don't have the ones I wanted, which was tigerella, but doesn't matter. I'm going to have tomatoes. Obviously, when they come, they're all shapes in the box. But I knew it straight up once it hit the light. And that one's still trying to straighten up a bit, and that one's on its way, so they'll be alright. In a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be going to final pots. So, and the other thing was strawberry plants. I said if I got a pack of 10 mid-season, so I might get some strawberries this year. These ones are called Gauntlet. This is a pack of 10. There was actually 13 in the pack. Whom had to complain. So they're potted up yesterday. Fingers crossed I get some strawberries this year. Well, things are not doing too bad. As you can hear, it's tipping it down outside. I don't care. The only thing I don't want is to be housebound. Handy thing, polytunnel in your garden, straight down whenever I want. Whatever the weather, day, night. I mean, I've got, well, there was a couple, rechargeable lamps. So I can work in, if it's dark I can come straight down, no problem. And it's only recently I give the allotment up. So I've probably done myself a big favour by doing that. But there was another delivery. Yes, you might have guessed it. My mate Ron, I got 2 sweet peppers. I'll the other ones over there. And I've been taking the flowers, the buds out for now. Ron did take the tip out of one. Oh, it looks like both tips are out. So another couple of weeks they'll be in the final pots as well. But as with everything in here now, I've got no trust on how much feed was in the compost. I mean, I've had some of the bags over winter, but you don't know how long your supplies had them in stock. So I'll be feeding them with a little bit of seaweed extract or something. Just a mild feed, keep them going. Got some cabbage plants ready for going out, cauliflowers, even onions. I know I'm not going to get as many as I got on the plot, but I'm going to get something. I've got to get my hand in. But as for the peppers, thank you very much, Ron. Much appreciated. If you've never seen his videos, great. It's Ronald car park grown area. And I realised the potential in his programme a long time back. Put it to practice now, can't I, Ron? There's a couple of things I want to get done today. I know I've got no carrots in yet. They've got to come. Well, first things first, I'm getting near the end date for me parsnips, and I must get some in. And I've got a builder's bucket at hand. I'm going to use that. No, I can't. I've got no holes drilled in it yet. I'll be back in a second. Right guys, I'm prepared. Instead of making you wait. Bucket of compost, sieved out. Got the holes, well, I didn't sieve all the compost. I filled a bucket with compost, made the holes, good dibber, holes down, filled with sieve compost. Right, now, normally radish, bugger me, normally parsnips are about 8 inches apart. I've got these 4, so I've got 3, 5, 7 parsnips in the one bucket. I think 5 would have been more like it, but what the hell, let's go for it. I mean, first year in my own garden growing veg, so I'm going to take my time. I don't expect too much of a yield this year, but I do expect something. Put about 3 or 4 seeds to a station. If there's a little bit more, there's a little bit more, it doesn't matter. They've got to be thinned out later anyway. I've actually chitted these, well, 2 or 3 times in the house, and something's cropped up and I couldn't get out to bring them in the greenhouse. So I lost them every time. Right. Now I know what I haven't done. The label. These are white gem. Date, I believe it's the 8th. So that's them labelled up. The reason I'm putting these before everything else is because I'm about on my last date for sowing them. So just cover them up. Bit of compost. Now, I am going to try and maximise this. Normally in the rows, I'll put radish with them. They're not in the rows, but what the hell, I'm still putting radish with them. I like to chew a bit of radish now and again. Marks the rows out before the parsnips come up. But I'm not going to put them thick. There's a couple of dozen seeds there, be okay. And a light cover of compost over the top. I say it's raining outside and I don't care. I'm able to get out of the house and hit the tunnel. That's good enough for me. I better put a label in for the radish as well. Right. One for the radish as well. Now I'm not going to water these, like I said, it's rain outside, so that's where they'll go, outside for the watering. Okay guys. Right, that's my parsnips in. I might do another bucket of them yet. So the only reason I've not done tender and true, I tend to grow them about 2.5 foot long. I don't think they'll go very well in a 10-inch pot. Up to now I've got a couple of pots of my early potatoes out. Do one more. I don't think I'll get done today. I've got other work outstanding. This year I think I'll try yard-long yard-long runner beans. I've done them before. Yes, success. But I think I could improve on them, because them days I had to go down the garden, down the allotment to water up. Sometimes you miss a day, you end up with the odd pod stringy, tough. At least here, brilliant. Straight out of the house, straight in, no problem. There's no excuse for anything drying out this year, except if I'm in hospital and the wife has to look after it. I'm really up shit creek if that happens. So the only problem I've got here now that I've seen is black ants, but there's not many. There's not many. Little brown powder down, came a bear. I've invested in a couple of fruit trees, lime and orange. Up to now the orange has lost all its leaves, but it's new foliage. There again, that's down to lack of water. The others are okay. What I am disappointed in is I'm losing this, the buddleia. It is a name variety, Empire Blue. But buddies have got a habit of coming back from the dead, so I'm not giving up all hope on that yet. What I also got yesterday, and I potted up yesterday, was me Vigilius. And if you don't know what they are, for the future, instead of having the bell flower, they've got the long clusters of long flowers. So it was a pack of 5, deep red, pink, orange, yellow, white and rose. Yeah, I think it's covered them all. Now they're a nice flower, nice in a hanging basket. I've got something for a hanging basket. I've got a few bits and pieces, so I'll get a couple of hanging baskets anyway. We'll still have to buy the rest of the plants to put any more. And like I might have said in a previous video, I bought chrysanthemums. This year, yeah, I'll get flowers out of them, about 4 or 5 of each. But mainly for next year's stock plants. But I like me in curves. I don't know if you can see that. But everyone's a different colour. I've got to have a few pot plants in the greenhouse. Like I said, I like my flowers. A lot of yous probably not bothered by them. I mean, I like me carnations, perpetuals. They're the big ones, buttonhole jobs. Nice scent, if you get the right ones. Collies, cabbage, ready for going out, so I'm going to have to get a move on. I've got, my containers are ready. they're ready. I've got broad beans to plant in a container yet, but like I said, all these plants need a feed. So I sowed a few last night as well. Another one of them was let's get the label. Stuff all over. Nice to see. Oh yes. I also got some other seeds off my friend Ronald's show. Before Christmas, a lettuce, red, green, oval. I did have some germinated ones before, but because I couldn't get in here, dried out. No good. So I've got another batch sown. We'll give them a try, Ron. I will succeed. God, a lot more than I thought to go through here. My onions are ready to plant out. I got the exhibition ones. Not that I'll grow for sure. I never have done, never will do. It's just it's easier to pick one onion to cover a meal, or more than one meal, than it is to pick half a dozen onions, carry half a dozen onions. So that's just the way I look at things. I've got leaks somewhere. Right then. Hopefully I'm back to making more regular videos. Bit difficult to talk. Ever since I've been on antibiotics, I've been losing my top set one by one. All gone. So for now, I'm hoping I've covered everything. I've got to look for my spares. They'll be contacting the school in the morning. What day is it? Saturday. Monday. They have their own little area for the kids to grow stuff. And if they want any spare plants, more than welcome to them. Better than waste them. So for now, guys, I've got to get on, get something done. Hopefully I'm back in the morning, back to the way the videos used to be. Bit longer, bit more detail, which is what I want. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, check Ronald's show out. Well worth your time.